Hello crafters, I'm Jan B and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Today I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the products that I've bought so far from the Spring Summer catalogue that will be going live on 3rd January 2019. I went to the Stampin' Up convention called On Stage a couple of weekends ago, and when we go there we're allowed to order from a selected list of products which is called the Product Purchase Premier, and that's what most of these are. I'm not allowed to show the catalogue, inside the catalogue, which you probably know, so I'm going to keep it over there. Just as a reminder exactly what comes in each set. So the first set is called All My Love, and it has some really gorgeous designer series paper in it. I've turned each sheet over, so this is one side of it and this is the other side, and I don't know how well you can see that, but that's got beautiful flowers on it. That would make a really lovely wedding paper as well. That's one that's got like a leafy design on it, and on the other side of this, look at how gorgeous this is. I absolutely love this set of designer series paper. There's one that I'm not too keen on, which I will tell you, but fortunately that's on the other side of it. That's one I'm not particularly keen on, but I do have one or two ideas what I can do with that, so you may well hear that I changed my mind about that one. That's the same sort of leaves but going diagonally. That one, I love how Stampin' Up use crumb cake with deep pinks. They've done this sort of thing before and it works brilliantly. I love it. And this is little stitches in diagonal lines. Look at this, beautiful, really lovely. It's not a specialty paper, it's just gorgeous. And there again, the crumb cake with the pink, and that's the last one. So that's the designer series paper that goes with that set. And there is a stamp set which I've already shown you, that was on my swaps video, called Forever Lovely, and that stamp there gets stamped over that one, so you can do that one in a pink or any sort of colour and then do this one in a green, and it looks really lovely. It comes with a set of dies called Lovely Flowers, which is this set here. The label on here is how I do my labelling now, so that I only need to pick up a stamp set and I know the dies, and I pick up the dies and I know what the stamp set is. Excuse me. So these are the dies. That one and that one, that one and that one are the only two that actually match up with stamps. This one is a little bit different in as much as it will die cut the total shape, and it's got little bits here where it will emboss. But if you stamp that and stamp it over this one, then die cut that, so you stamp that on Whisper White, so you can put that onto Whisper White to die cut the actual shape, and then it lays over these two so that you can see the colours of the flowers coming through. It looks really stunning, it's lovely. So when they're die cut, and also these two little things where you can do the corners, that's those two there. I did say wrong, that one is also a die cut. It die cuts that flower there. But these are the other images that you get. And I do wonder if that one could be used as a corner as well. That one would be lovely as an edge on a card. So your card is over here and the underneath maybe comes out a bit further. So yeah, plenty of ideas with this one. So that's the stamp set and the set of dies. And two other things in this set. You can get a pack of 2 ribbons. This is lovely lipstick and it's 1/2 inch wide with white on either side. And then this one is Gorgeous Grape, I think. No, Flirty Flamingo. And that's 1/8 of an inch wide. And to me, that looks, I haven't checked it, but that looks as if it's the same as our solid red ribbon. Okay, so there's those two. And the last thing on that set is the heart epoxy droplets. And they come in 3 different sizes. And they're self-adhesive. So that's what I have in the, in fact that is everything in the All My Love, apart from the cardstock pack. I never buy that because I've always made sure that I've got plenty of all the colours. Right, the next stamp set is meant to be, which is this one. Again, we're still on to hearts here. So it's got a set of dies to go with it, and I haven't labelled this one yet. So let me show you the dies. And these are absolutely brilliant. With this one and this one here, they will die cut a scalloped heart. It will put the stitching in it, and it will also die cut this heart out. And then you got that die which will go over the top of the one that's been cut out of there, and it will put the stitches in it. Likewise, that one only does stitching, and it will go onto the heart that gets die cut from there, and it will put stitches on there. And this is how I mean. Look how lovely that looks if you put both together. But it looks equally as nice if you have that with one colour and that as another colour. Or if you just use that one on its own, you have something totally different inside that. Just so many possibilities. And you've got the large size and the smaller one. You've also got a little tiny heart here. Then you've got these hearts, these ones, and they're all the same sort of shape, like the long slim ones, but it's only the outside one that has the stitches, and it doesn't die cut the actual heart on the inside. So that you would finish up with a heart that size, which is the orange, and the middle stays in there. That's the next size, and the next one, and the next one. You've also got this one here, which is so pretty, really, really pretty. Let me just put these back. You've got 3 of these items that are actually standalone dies, which are this one here, which I think is gorgeous. There's that one, and that one. That one will do a fancy edging for you, and I think that could be used for little paw prints. I don't know, if you're doing a snow scene that would work, wouldn't it? And that will make a really nice edging as well. Okay, so that's that one there. So you've got the stitching and the scalloped edge. That's a standalone, and that one, and that one. All these little hearts here are what have been die cut from here. So they'll come in useful for either the same project or another one, or maybe to decorate the inside of the card. And that's the one with the little kind of paw prints. I think it's meant to be a flower, but my mind goes to paw prints. So they're the dies, and with those ones that just do the stitching, there's no reason why you couldn't use them just like that. And then, I don't know, maybe decorate the inside bit. But just possibilities, and I decided, I was playing with them, and I decided to leave those 2 in there as a reminder for me. So that's meant to be, that's just those 2 items on that one. And then the next one is called Wonderful Romance, and that is this one, which I have shown you before, because this one I was given when we went to on stage, and that one does have some dies that go with it, but that wasn't on the list of products that we could buy. And then the next one is Incredible Like You, which is this one here. Was this the one? no it wasn't. There's one of our stamp that's the Incredibly stamps, but this is two-step stamping. Like there's those two, and those two. Okay, it's a photopolymer stamp. And next it is Bloom to Bloom, which is, let me just get this set over. Okay, let's get my book back open again. I don't want to go repeating myself. Right, first of all I'm going to show you the designer series paper that goes with this one. This is gorgeous. I love this design, and I'm not normally orange. Let's move that out of the way then and just slide these over. So this is the design that's on the back of that one. I think that looks very 60s, 70s. And then this one, very similar to that. It's that type of flower, which is the flower that's actually in the stamp set. And the other side of this is this one. Now I'm not sure that I can use that one. I think it's too much yellow, too much orange, but I will be able to use that one, so that's okay. That's nice as well, like that. And this is on the reverse side of it. And I quite like that, although there's quite a lot of yellow there. Quite like that. In fact, that looks quite like fireworks, don't you think? To me. And a nice stripy one there. Little daisies. And green leafies, which is lovely. So another great selection. Again, not specialty paper, just our normal good quality paper. Designer series paper. Put that there. And in that set we also have the stamp set, which all the flowers are the similar type, but there's also a set of four punches, which are all little flowers. See if you can see these. There we go, there's one. And we have been missing little punches like this for a long time. And that one does a little circle and also a little leafy design. And that's another flowery one. Now the three flowery ones do not have a stamp to go with them. In fact, neither does this, but this is what I've been playing with. Okay, so I punched all three of the flowers, once in orange and once in green, and then I did the little leaf and a circle. So for this one I just punched the circle out in orange because you could fit that in the middle. Okay, so that's an idea what could be done with that, and also punched out the little stamped the little flowers as well. Okay, so you can see what a difference there is in the sizes to the stamped flowers to the punched flowers. But that I can see, those three flower ones I could be seeing used for so many projects. So I'll hold on to those, I don't want to get rid of that. So that's a photopolymer stamp set. That's that. Oh, there's also a ribbon with this set as well. So this is our satin ribbon in Calypso Coral. Yep, and it's 3/8 of an inch wide. That's my favourite size, 3/8 of an inch. Out of all the different sizes we do, that's my favourite. And in this set you can also get, which I didn't, there's a dot-to-dot textured embossing folder, not a dynamic. There's also Happiness Blooms enamel dots, and of course the card pack, the cardstock pack that they do with, I think they do it with all their designer series papers now, which is very, very good for customers. I mean, for demos we tend to have all the colours there is, but obviously customers don't want to have to buy a complete pack of them. And Amazing Life is the next one. And again, I showed this when I showed the things, my swaps, but what I didn't tell you, because I wasn't aware of it, but I've found out since, there are a set of dies that go with this, and they are stitched rectangles, which will be the first thing I get as soon as they are available. As soon as I can order them, they will be top of my list. I can't wait. Some of the dies, whether it applies to all of them or not, I don't know, but some of the dies are stitched on the inside and the outside. We had, you might remember, we had some nice shaped dies. There was before the snowflake or snowfall promotion came out in November, there was another promotion a little while previous, and that had fancy shaped dies. Can't think what it was called, but that had stitching on the inside and the outside, and that's what they're going to be doing for Amazing Life as well, so watch out for that one. Right, after that we have Butterfly Gala, which I am really pleased about, because it has a punch that goes with it. Okay, you see that? Also with this pack, it has some 6x6 design series paper, and it's all gingham. On one side it's this large gingham, and on the other side it's smaller gingham, and if there's one thing I love, it is gingham. So the colours we have here are Balmy Blue, Lemon Lime Twist, Grapefruit Grove, Highland Heather, and Daffodil Delight. And just to show you the bigger designs on that as well. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm really looking forward to working with that. This is the stamp set, 2-step stamping. So you've got these here, which you can stamp onto these. You've got this one here that you can stamp onto these ones. You've got that one there as well. And with the punch, these are the 2 butterflies that you can punch out. But one of the things I really like is there's also a stamp for the body and stamps for the antennae as well. It's those little details that I love so much, because it really makes a butterfly look like a butterfly. So that's the stamp set, photopolymer with the punch. That's what the punch does. The paper, and also these gorgeous self-adhesive sequins. And not only are they sequins, but they are, look at, see if I've got a piece of dark, oh I know, let's use this. They're flowers. Oh, maybe that's not a good colour to show. Okay. Oh, I know. Has this got a white sheet at the back? No. This has got a white sheet at the back. That'll work. Now bear with me. You probably hear everything goes crash, bang, wallop. Oh, only one ribbon. Okay, let's do it like this. There we go. That's better. Okay. So this is Daffodil Delight. That is Highland Heather, and that also goes beautifully with Gorgeous Grape. And that's Lemon Lime Twist, Grapefruit Grove, and I don't think that's blue. That's more like a translucent colour. Let me bring it up to you so you can see. I don't know how well that is showing in the camera, but it's not really the blue. I mean, it would go beautifully with the blue, but I think equally it will go really nicely with all the colours. And I don't know whether I said, but yes, they are self-adhesive. And let's pop those away. Pop that one back. Right, let's put these back into their little container. There we go. Oops. Right, so that and that, the punch and that, So that was Butterfly Darla. And then next we have Needle and Thread. This is the Distinctive stamp set. Right, okay. Right. Just making sure I get all my facts correct here. Coordinates with, so that must be a die. I think that's possibly a mistake. It said, oh, that one there. Oh, right, okay, I'm with it. Now, first of all, let me show you the designer series paper. This is really something else. Now, I need to bring it up close to you because all of the designs, well, all of the one side of the designs, not the side that's got these ones in it, although it will be some of them, but have a good look at each individual flower and the leaves, everything. It is all stitched. It is really absolutely amazing, and the white background is like fabric. You can see the weave in it. It is really gorgeous. So stitching on the reverse, there's another one, quite similar but more pinky in colour. But all the flowers and the leaves are stitched, and the white is like fabric at the background. Red stitch, white stitching on red at the back there. This one, I have to say, doesn't particularly rock my boat. Let me bring it up. You see how it's all stitched, which is just absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. But it's not something that makes me feel, oh, I know what I could do. Hopefully that will change. This is another nice one that's stitching. Again, quite similar to the other two, but change of colour this time. It's not, they aren't the same designs, I can see that. I doubt if these are the same either. No, they're not. They're all totally different. They look very similar. But it's more like Rich Razzleberry. Is it Rich Razzleberry? Let me have a look at the colours on the back. No, so what's the dark colour? Well, that's strange. I wonder what that dark colour is. I will check that out, and I will try and put that onto my blog. The day that I publish this, which will be on Sunday, I'll try and work out what that colour is. The outside is going to be Berry Burst, but I'm not sure about that one. This one's got stitching, straight stitching and like bobble stitching. Much, much smaller design, this one, but again, still very, very stitched. And there's stitches as well. This is my absolute favourite. I love this. These are stitched butterflies. Isn't that gorgeous? And then the other side of this is this stitched with the crosses. So pop that one over there. Right, so that's the designer series paper for this set. This is a stamp set. These are the dies. And in the catalogue it says this also coordinates with the butterfly punch that I've just shown you, because it will punch out that little butterfly there. Okay, so that's that one. And it will also coordinate with the fancy label punch, pretty label punch, because this will fit over, I think it's that sentiment. This is 90% size, so that would Okay, so it's that one there. Can you see that? That one there. Okay, and that will, it will fit onto that one there. But the other thing about this, the punch will do the shape, but you have a die here that will put the stitches on it. Now I have tried this both ways. One, I punched it first and then I did the die, and the other one I did the dies and then I punched it, and I think that was the one that I did the punch first and then the die, and it came out a lot better. The imprint is, the stitches are a lot more definite in there. Okay, but it's one of those things, experiment with them when you get them, and see what you think. So the stamps in here, this is the distinctive stamp set. Now I'm going to bring it up so you can have a look at these flowers. They are stitched and they actually come up like that when you stamp them. They really are stunning. Okay, so with the dies, there is that one and those two, which is that one and those two, which you can use as patterns. They're not actual dies, they're just for the embossing rather, and that's also embossing only. That's the stitches that will go onto that one. All the others are dies, but what you will notice is in these two, it's got an arrow, and that tells you if you put your stamp in that direction, and then you know that the die will go on it in that direction. Okay, just make life easy for you. But all of these show you what they, that's a stamp, by the way. Let me just prop this up because I know what it's like. The lights go on it and you can't see it. Right, okay, so there's a die for that one and that one. There's a die for this one long piece. That's that. Okay, so it's that flower, and that one there is for those three. This, as I say, this is at 90%, so it probably looks that these are far too big. But you've got this for putting in the sentiments. And these are just standalone dies. That's a stamp which will leave the same sort of impression as that will. Okay, again, you could use that just as it is. But these are the standalones. That's a stamp, 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 and those three are stamps as well. Okay, so again, another versatile set. Okay, so there was that and that, and this as well. I don't know why this has really caught my imagination, and it is Old Olive linen thread, like our natural linen thread. This is Old Olive, which is quite a bit different from baker's twine. You can see it's a bit bumpy, like our linen thread is. So that's lovely. I'm really pleased to see this. So that was a punch for the pretty label punch. So that was all of that set. Next one is, the man's set, which is called Geared Up Garage. Okay, so it has stamp set, dies, ribbons and embellishments. So let's do the paper first. 6x6, and I don't think I got this ready to, mind you, it's not so bad when it's 6x6 sheets, but these are the designs. That's got like tyre marks over it. that has a mottled design on it. Different oil cans. Another plain mottled design. And these are keys and key rings. That's quite nice. I quite like that one as well. It's just the outline of an engine. Loads of different cogs. Now there is actually one die which is lots of cogs. I'm just thinking, will that die cut that? No, it won't, will it? Who knows? Let's leave that out. I'll check it in a minute. That's a nice design. I like that. Motorbikes for the motorbike fan. Road signs. Nice bright yellow. Nice bright orange. I don't know why men's designs have to be dark. Steering wheels. Oh, and gears. Where your gears go. Grey, nice red colour, and some kind of electric meter type thing, and all electricity type signs. And these are like speedometers and oil gauges and different bits like that. Okay, that's another nice bright one. Mottled background. More tyre marks. And steering wheels, and then we're back to the beginning, I think, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, let me just check this to see whether it would die cut. I think it would just cut everything out, wouldn't it, out of the way. Oh, there you go, look, fits perfectly. So instead of cutting out like that, you would actually have all the design on it. So that's good. Well done. Like that. Well done, Stampin' Up. I love it when they come up with ideas like that. Done. Yep. No, that one's not going to work, is it? Ooh, I'm going to play with that. Right, okay, so let's show you the stamp set. Now that one reminds me of Heinz 57. That's what their label used to be like. And that's another label. That's for Best Dad. That's for the toolbox. That's for the car. Oil, petrol can, whatever. And these are really impressive. They're dies to cut the cogs, but they've got impressions on them. Let's see if I can bring you up. If you look at all of these and these, they've all got designs like embossed on them. Is that close enough for you? Yes, I think you can. So clever. In fact, that's got a little bit of embossing on it as well. Very, very clever. So some of the cogs are together, some are individuals. Lovely set for men, but me personally, I would stick to the lighter colours. And there is a ribbon, which I haven't opened yet. It's a nice sparkly ribbon. I can never see the ends of these. I always finish up using my tweezers. Now let's see if I can just pull it out sideways. There we go. So that must be 1/4 of an inch. It is black and silver. Striped metallic ribbon, 1/4 of an inch. And that is a nice size, I like that. Okay. So it's got that with it. And also these little embellishments which are keys and little spanners. And these are really good, solid embellishments, these. See how thick they are at the side there. Really very nice and solid and masculine. So that's those. Near at the end now. Oops, one down, all down. Pop that over there. So what do we have next? Right, the next I have is a hostess stamp set, which I ordered because I liked it. I just like these little kind of images. I think they'd be nice for thank you card. In fact, thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Thinking of you. I am what I am because of you. So that's if you put an order in. You can buy that if your order is more than £150 or more. So I like that. So that's all in that book. The other things I have to show you are items that are available in the celebration catalogue. So these are freebies if every £45 you spend. Okay, so first of all I'm going to show you the designer series paper. Isn't that gorgeous? I can see me fussy cutting those, because I doubt if the punch would fit, although I will try. And on the reverse of all of these sheets, it's a black and white pattern. So black and white gingham. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And the back of that is black spots on white. Isn't that lovely? Look. Really, really like that. And the back of that is, in fact, that's very much like the little blue one that I saw in the needle and thread, which I thought was rather nice. And that one as well. Really must check to see if the butterfly will fit that one. In fact, I've got the butterfly punch here, haven't I? Let's see if it will fit those little ones. Right, there's one there. Oh. Well, it's going to punch off the antennae. But look at that. At least it's still got the two black lines, the base of the antennae, so it'd be quite easy just to draw the extra bits on. Wow. So there we go. Didn't know that before I started videoing. So does that mean to say these will fit then? Let's see one that's up the right way. Yes, that's going to work as well. Brilliant. So those will work. So I'm going to have to go over and test all of these as well. Nothing is going to fit that one though. Oh, I don't know. It might do. I say that. Look at this one here. Oh no, it won't. I thought it would have fitted that one. But there you go. You know, you find these things out by playing. Right, let's carry on. How far did I get? That's that one. That was the one I just punched a hole in. Right. See, that could be coloured, couldn't it? That's nice with the ombre effect. Black and white stripes, that's nice as well. That must be lemon lime twist. Haven't used that much recently because I don't really feel it's much of a Christmassy colour. That's gorgeous, I like that. So what were the colours on here? Balmy blue, basic black, daffodil delight, grapefruit, grove, highland heather, lemon lime twist and whisper white. Really gorgeous. Now that you can have as a freebie. And as you can see, it does coordinate with the butterfly punch. And then I have 3 of the stamp sets. I bought, well, I earned Hello Cupcake, which you can build up a cake. So that's sort of two-step stamping, and then look, there's little sprinkles there, so you can put those on the top there. So there's that one, that's called Hello Cupcake. Then there's Lasting Lily. Now this one is £90. All of the others are £45 for every £45 of your order. That they are the gifts that you can choose, but this one is a £90, and I have seen this stamped, and it is gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. Again, they're 90% of the actual size, so you see how big the actual lily is there. So that is really lovely. This one, got two of them, is one of those that's absolutely screaming out to me to colour it. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. That's lovely lattice. And the last stamp set is So Hoppy Together. It's a little bit of fun, this one. Most gorgeous looking dragonfly or butterfly, whatever that is I've ever seen. Look at his eyes. I just suppose no different from the frogs, but hey, there you go. But as I say, it's a fun stamp set, that. Now, the last two things I have to show you are the two craft and carry bags. One that you can buy and one that you can't. First of all, I'm going to show you the one that you can buy, and that is this one. And this is our new Stampin' bag. It's like a, I suppose this is canvas with a Stampin' Up logo here. There's also a over-the-shoulder handle that goes with this. I haven't used it, but inside here, if you open this up, in fact, let me zoom you out just a little bit. There we go. It means you can see my leg there, my tripod leg there, but don't worry. Right, in this one here, I have my Stampin', okay, and I've left one plate on there with my mat and everything. But I've wanted that one in there because it's the one that's got the Velcro on it. Now in this one there are two compartments, and the first compartment I've put my templates for stamping wreaths, and I've also put in there the grid paper, the small pad that you can buy from Stampin' Up now, which works brilliantly with the Stampin', and that's my other plate. So that is brilliant, and it will be on sale to customers as from 5th of December, so you don't have long to wait for this. As I say, there is a long handle here. Where did I put that? I thought I was going to leave it in here. Oh yeah, there's a compartment at the front there, so I've left the long handle in there, and it's one of those that's got that comfy strap to go over your shoulder. Okay, and it clips on really nice and easy. So I keep that there. I don't think I'll use it, but at least if I carry it with me, I have the choice. Okay, and that's got a little popper in there. So there's that. Now the other one I have to show you is what they call a supply item, and it's available to demonstrators only, but Stampin' Up are making it available during celebration for people who sign up as demonstrators. They have a very special offer which they do always during celebration, and normally where you pay £99 to join and you choose £130 worth of products, during celebration you're paying £99 and choose £170, so you get an extra £40. Or the other offer is if you pay £125, you can choose £170 worth of products, any products you choose, and you can have one of these craft bags, which we have to pay £47 for. So you pay an extra £26 and you can have one of these. And trust me, it is gorgeous. Now it's bigger than the screen. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you out again a bit more so that you can see this. Okay, so you'll be seeing lots of bits that you don't normally see. Okay, so it's the same fabric as the Stampin' fabric. You can get punches in these little pockets or ink pads. You have a little compartment here. You will get this tag on here as well. You get the logo on there. Now I'm going to try and stand this up without making you feel you get whacked in the face. Now this one I have put the long handle on because I will be using that. Okay. Oh, that's lovely. You can see inside beautifully. Okay. So these bits are all detachable because they've got Velcro on them. So you can have them in or leave them out. Totally up to you. I will be leaving mine in until I decide that I want to carry something that doesn't fit in this way round. So that just fits in nicely with the Velcro. You get 2 pockets in here. So I believe this is the right size for the trimmer to go in. Let me have a look, make sure that I'm telling the truth. There we go. So yep, that goes in there. And apparently, if you take the inserts out, the Big Shot will fit in there as well. I'm not sure that I would do that though, because this space is so valuable. I'm going out for the day on Monday, the day after this video goes live, and I'm going to see a couple of friends and we're going to spend the day crafting. So this is what I'm going to be using. So my friends have things like scoreboards and Big Shots and things like that, so I don't have to worry about taking those. But I have worked out some projects for us to do, so I will be taking that down in my bag. So if you like this and you would like one, speak to me about what's involved in becoming a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Okay, you can join either as a hobbyist or as a business builder. A hobbyist joins just to enjoy the discount, and a business builder is exactly what it says, somebody like me who builds a business. So I gave up my job to concentrate on this, and it was the best decision I've ever made. Never looked back since I started doing this full time. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all the goodies that are going to be available to you as from 3rd of January. If you have any questions, please leave them in the box below the video. Always very happy to help you. If you have shopped with me in the last 6 months, you will automatically receive a copy of this and a copy of the celebration brochure as well. If you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you would like a copy of each, please email me at jambi@jambicards.com and I'll be happy to pop them in the post to you. I can send them out if you live in the UK, Netherlands, France, Austria and Germany. Stampin' Up rules, I'm afraid. And if you'd like to be notified each time I upload a video, which are normally tutorials, but occasionally I will do a video like this, please hit the subscribe button and then click the bell, which means you're telling YouTube that you want to be notified every time I upload a new one, normally Wednesdays and Fridays. And I think that's probably about it. So many thanks for joining me today. Until next time, happy crafting. Cheerio.